An estimated 320,000 spectators lined the River Seine. Amongst them, the French President Emmanuel Macron and the President of the International Olympic Committee, Thomas Bach.
You guys must be thinking, what is this? This is not about prepping. Well, let me tell you, it is about prepping. One of the things that we have to do as prepper is to watch what is happening around us. Religion is something that guides the world. It's a system. For those who are not religious, it's a system. And for those who are religious, well, it's a way of living. One thing is for sure, the elite, the globalists, they have one religion, and that's to pray the devil.
For now.
Performing the song King, costumes, none other than Louis Vuitton.
In this case, you can see they're mocking the Last Supper. This is supposed to be Jesus and the disciples. I don't get it, but whoever prays the devil, they will get it. That's a message for those people. And remember, the elite, the globalists, are the one who run the world. They implemented the system for us to control us. So if you can see this, you can understand what is in their mind. I see a red table mocking the Last Supper. You ask me if that has something to do with the Olympics. I don't understand. You tell me. You gotta remember, even for those who are not religious, religion is a way of living. It's a system. It's being created because back in the old days, people were wild. So they need to implement a set of rules to behave in society. That's how you have to understand religion. So in this case, you don't know if you see the beginning of this. I couldn't capture that. He represents death. That's why I have no face. He came in a boat in a river. That is part of the revelations that are in the Bible.
Up to the Parisian skyline before a musical reminder.
You gotta remember, these people communicate to their people by signs, by visual things. They don't have to send a letter. They don't have to send an email. They don't have to make a phone call. They will put a video, and then they know, all of them, they know what to do. So just be prepared.
That the athletes were all guests of the host nation.
I'm not saying it's the end of the world. What I'm saying that the UN 2030 agenda have to be implemented, and it started already. So they have to broke down a lot of things to implement it like a robot. So they have to destroy family, religion, genders, and all of that.
France is famous for its culture, its fashion as well.
So you're gonna see it before or after because I cut it in a different way. But this guy is supposed to be, he came in an enclosure and they opened it. That was a meal for the Last Supper. And then that guy represents the god of scenes and wine and pagan stuff. Again, that doesn't have nothing to do with the Olympics and the Last Supper. But here we are. A woman with the beard, a man with boobs. I don't understand. Olympics. But that's the table of the Last Supper. And the red represents blood and the excess. That's Jesus Christ over there. This is what I was talking about. The last meal, the Last Supper.
Quelqu'un qui vient de chanter peut-être déjà, Philippe Catherine.
Sous les traits de Dionysos.
Insanity, but here's the message for those who follow
quand
them.
on est tout nu. Ouh, je sais où vous pensez, mais c'est pas une bonne idée. Ouais, plus de riches, plus de pauvres quand on redevient tout nu.
The latest designs showcased on the Dibili footbridge, which became a catwalk.
Even kids, I don't understand. Now we got the same guy again who was representing death. Again, with no face, on the blood carpet on top of the Last Supper table.
While the masked torchbearer displayed athleticism and flexibility. Then, in contrast to the celebrations, a somber moment. Highlight.
That scenario remind me of the Hunger Games. They have a piano set on fire and the whole thing is dark. Remember the movie of Mel Gibson? I mean, this is Mad Max. I don't understand anything, but you be the judge.
Highlighting the values of unity and tolerance central to the Olympic movement.
The call for peace and solidarity paved the way for the entry of the Olympic flag.
Saira, as I said, Saira, all will be well.
Well, this part of the ceremony is entitled Liberty and the Quest for Liberty.
Heavy metal, fire, a decapitated woman. Now we got the trans Jesus in the Last Supper table, and then we have the driver of that horse. That reminds me of one of the horses from the Apocalypse, from the Revelation book.
Okay, costumes.
There's a lot of signs over here. A bunch of mans with boobs and women with beards. I don't understand anything with it. That kid in that table.
Tout simple.
This is the horse. This is the Revelations book. The trunks. The horse. You be the judge. But if it was you, I would be preparing, because the UN agenda started it, like it or not, forgot it or not. Many people decided to move on, but you have to be prepared. But you have to be prepared. Like it or not, a lot of people move on from the pandemic, from the 2020 thing, but this is here to stay. And remember, they all said it. We are in this together. They all said it. They're in this together.